A federal grant gets awarded annually to local law enforcement throughout the United States called the Edward Byrne Memorial Justice Assistance Grant. Larry Hubbard, Chief Deputy for Ward County Sheriff's Department, says his department and Minot Police are splitting the award. The total amount from 2022 and 23 is more than $37,000. Hubbard says his department is adding first aid kits, weatherproof beacons, and gas masks.
The last time we purchased several gas masks was the year following the derailment in 2001. So it is time for us to upgrade and replace those.
Hubbard says his department and Minot Police sometimes share equipment.